Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. I am super excited to guide you through this because we're tackling something literally almost all of us deal with, right? Desk fatigue. Today, we're going to walk through a 10-minute full-body mobility routine for desk workers. Now, I want to be totally upfront with you. I am not here to promise some magical cure that's going to instantly fix every single ache or pain you've ever had. But what I can promise is that by the end of this explainer, you'll have a highly effective routine to significantly reduce that stiffness from prolonged sitting and really help you feel completely refreshed.
So, I gotta ask, is your body paying the price for sitting all day? It's a serious question, because even if you don't feel the aches right this very second, sitting for long periods takes a massive physical toll on us. Our bodies were designed to move, so being locked into a chair puts forces on our joints and muscles that they simply weren't meant to sustain long term.
6. That represents the 6+ hours a day that most of us, especially office workers, remote workers, programmers, and students, spend just sitting down. 6 hours of being completely stationary? Yeah, that leads directly to tight muscles, poor posture, and that general mid-afternoon fatigue we all know way too well.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our agenda for today. 1. The cost of sitting. 2. Upper body relief. 3. Spine and core mobility. 4. Lower body flexibility. And 5. Movement and workflow.
Section 1. The cost of sitting. Effects of desk fatigue. The grim reality of sedentary work is that it leads to tight hips, a stiff back, rounded shoulders, and just severe neck tension. Your muscles essentially adapt to the folded shape of your chair. It's like you're molding into it. But as we get ready to counter these effects today, we've got to establish rule number 1. Always stretch within a comfortable range. If you ever feel sharp pain, stop immediately. We're looking for a gentle, relieving pull here, absolutely no pain.
Section 2. Upper body relief. Shoulders and neck. Okay, with those ground rules set, we're going to begin with a quick 1-minute warm-up using simple shoulder rolls. You'll just want to gently roll your shoulders forward for 30 seconds, and then reverse that motion, rolling them backward for another 30 seconds. This is just a brilliant way to gently loosen up those shoulder joints. Get the blood flowing, and immediately start reducing that upper body tension before we get into the deeper stretches.
Now for stretch 1, the neck side stretch. You can do this seated or standing, whatever works, but make sure you're sitting or standing tall. Then gently tilt one ear toward your shoulder. Don't force it at all, just let gravity do the work. Hold that for 30 seconds, and then carefully switch to the other side. You know, this is one of the most mechanically simple, yet incredibly effective things you can do for yourself during a busy workday.
So the crucial point is why we just did this. The neck side stretch directly targets and reduces neck stiffness, improves your overall mobility, and really relieves screen-related tension. Think about it. When we stare at monitors all day, we tend to crane our necks forward, right? Which creates massive strain. This stretch pulls everything right back into healthy alignment.
We all know that prolonged sitting posture. You know the one, the rounded shoulders, the tight, collapsed chest, where we sort of resemble desk gargoyles. Contrast that with improved posture, which is an open chest with a nice neutral spine. We really want to transition from that familiar hunched-over slump to a healthy, upright alignment.
And this next move brilliantly illustrates how a simple movement counteracts those rounded shoulders. This is the doorway chest stretch. You simply place your forearms on the frame of an open doorway and step forward gently until you feel a really nice opening stretch right across your chest. Hold that for 30 seconds. It actively lengthens those chest muscles that get shortened and tightened when you're hunched over a keyboard all day long.
Speaking of keyboards, we absolutely cannot forget stretch 3, the wrist flexor and extensor stretch. This is a vital 1-minute routine for anyone typing all day. Extend one arm out straight. With your other hand, gently pull your fingers back towards you to stretch the flexors, and then pull them downward to stretch the extensors. Repeat this on the opposite side. Trust me, this provides immense relief from typing tightness and deeply supports healthy wrist mobility.
Section 3. Spine and core mobility. Unlocking the back.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this movement called the world's greatest stretch. It's a pretty bold title, right? But it actually earns this name because it's a highly efficient, dynamic, multi-muscle movement. In just 2 minutes, it simultaneously improves your hip mobility while drastically increasing your thoracic or upper back rotation.
Here's how you execute it. Step forward into a deep lunge. Place both hands on the floor for stability. Now carefully lower your elbow toward the inside of your front foot. From there, rotate your chest upward, reaching that same arm up toward the ceiling.
You are gonna feel this not just in your spine, but deep in your glutes and calves as well. Just remember to maintain proper form and take nice deep breaths through the rotation. Repeat this on both sides to really unlock that spine.
Next up is stretch 5, the cat-cow stretch. Move onto your hands and knees. Slowly alternate between arching your back up like a cat and dropping your belly to round your spine like a cow. The real trick here is to synchronize this movement with deep, rhythmic breathing, inhaling on the drop, exhaling on the arch. Doing this for literally just 1 minute drastically improves spinal mobility and melts away that mid-back stiffness.
Let's move to and see how this builds into Section 4, lower body flexibility, hips and hamstrings.
To kick off our lower body focus, we're looking at stretch 6, the hip flexor stretch. Kneel on the floor in a lunge position. The key mechanic here is to gently tuck your pelvis under just slightly before you shift your weight forward. If you want to deepen it, raise the arm on the kneeling side straight overhead. Hold this for 30 to 45 seconds on each side, making sure you maintain your balance and stay within a highly comfortable range of motion.
I really want to emphasize this point. Targeting these hip flexors is absolutely essential. This stretch physically undoes the folded position your body is forced into when sitting in a chair all day. It stretches those tight hip muscles and ultimately supports much more comfortable bending and standing in your everyday life. We finish the physical routine with stretch 7, the standing hamstring stretch. Extend one leg out in front of you, heel on the ground. Hinge forward at the hips while being very careful to keep your spine neutral and straight, so please don't round your back here. You're going to feel a deep pull through your hamstrings and down into your calves. Hold for 30 seconds on each side. Loose hamstrings and calves are absolutely crucial for comfortable walking and overall leg flexibility.
Section 5, movement and workflow, cool down and habits. Okay, let's take a few deep breaths, adopt a relaxed, tall standing posture, and just notice how much better your body feels right now. Moving forward, remember that your mobility isn't just about a 10-minute routine. It's really about your daily office habits. Try to stand up every 30 to 60 minutes. Alternate between sitting and standing if you're lucky enough to have an adjustable desk. Keep your workstation ergonomically aligned. Drink plenty of water and combine these stretches with short walking breaks. Remember, consistency, not perfection, is the real secret to feeling and moving better every single day. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a question to reflect on. Which area of your body feels the tightest right now? Is it your neck, your shoulders, your hips, or maybe your lower back? Pay attention to what your body is telling you. And if you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to subscribe to Desk Fit Daily for more desk-friendly exercises, posture tips, and mobility insights.
And there you have it, movement that fits your workflow. Thank you so much for joining me to explore this routine. You now have the knowledge and the structure to fight back against desk fatigue. Keep moving, stay consistent, and I will see you in the next explainer.